One cluster, but several ways to connect to it. The same cluster you see running in IOMeet can talk to your BI tool, your Python script, your DBT project, and your notebook all at the same time through different doors. Here is how to pick the right one.
3 protocols, each one built for a different kind of work. Number 1, JDBC. This is the universal option. Almost every tool that works with databases knows how to speak JDBC. If you're connecting a BI tool like Tableau or Power BI or Redash, this is your starting point. If you're not sure which one to use, start here. Number 2, SparkConnect, a lighter way to connect. You do not need a full Spark installation on your side. It is built for modern PySpark or Scala work, Jupyter notebooks, and any setup where you want to run Spark code remotely without the heavy client setup. If you're writing actual Spark code and want a clean connection, this is a better choice over JDBC. Number 3, Arrow Flight, built for speed when moving large amounts of data. If you're pulling big result sets into pandas or R and JDBC feels slow, Arrow Flight is worth looking at. It is faster than JDBC for large outputs because of how it moves data between cluster and your machine. Let me now break down what a connection string actually looks like so it stops feeling like a wall of text. Reading left to right. The protocol comes first. That is just IOMeet telling your tool what kind of connection this is. Then your username. Then your access token, not your password. We will come back to this. Then the host. That is your IOMeet address. Then the default database, which is the namespace you want to land in when you connect. Then 2 query parameters at the end. Data plane identifies which data plane to use. Right now it maps to Kubernetes namespace where the resource is running. And Lakehouse tells it which specific compute cluster to connect to. That is the whole string. Once you understand each piece, filling it in is straightforward. Now, authentication. 4 things to know. Number 1, use access tokens, not passwords. You generate these in settings under personal access tokens. That is how IOMeet expects you to connect. Number 2, tokens can be limited in scope, rotated when needed, and cancelled if something goes wrong. If a token gets leaked, you revoke it and create a new one, much safer than a password. Number 3, if you are setting up an automated pipeline or an ETL job, create a token specifically for that service. Do not use your own personal token in a pipeline. If you ever leave the team or rotate your token, the pipeline breaks. Number 4, and the most important one, never put a token directly in your code. Use a secrets manager or an environment variable. Treat it exactly the way you would treat a database password. If you're not sure which protocol to use, this is the decision path. Connecting a BI tool, use JDBC. Writing Python with SQL queries, use Python with SQLAlchemy over JDBC. Pulling large result sets into pandas or R, use Arrow Flight. Running PySpark code, use SparkConnect. Doing data transformations with DBT, use DBT over JDBC. Building a custom JVM application, use JDBC. That covers almost every case you will run into. When in doubt, JDBC works. When you are doing real Spark work in Python or Scala, switch to SparkConnect.
One cluster, 6 different ways in. The cluster does not care which door you pick. Pick the one that fits your tool and your workflow, and the rest just works.